Well, this is just a little snippet of something that you may be hearing this coming Sunday, by the way, as the Spanish Portuguese Synagogue and the congregation celebrate 250 years of togetherness, of community. Boris Brott is joining us, Sandra Cuckoo. We're talking about how we celebrate 250 years. Thank you so much for joining us, by the way. We were just chatting up a storm, and Boris, you just said to me,
Thank you, Joanne.
We need more than 5 minutes, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're an amazing person. This interview should be about you, not us.
I just paid him to say that. Okay, Sandra, we'll start with you, first of all, because I think a lot of people aren't really aware of this community, of this congregation. Tell us, when we talk about this Jewish community, who are we talking about? Why, we say 250 years ago, why did this community start to arrive here in Montreal in the first place?
Well, I'm going to look at my notes while we speak very quickly. Louis XIV, he didn't allow any non-Catholics to Quebec at the time. So it wasn't until the arrival of the British that the Jews started to arrive. And Aaron Hart was a founding father of the Jewish community in Canada.
But to be clear, these were Jews that were expelled from Europe, right? These were they were looking for a place to go, looking for a place to settle, and before Canada was Canada, this community established roots here.
They had an entrepreneurial spirit, just like the Scottish Protestants who were arriving. And they saw the opportunity, and they settled in Three Rivers, and it went bigger. And of our founding members, you can name Aaron Hart, you can name Jesse Joseph, you can name the David family. All of these, one was the president of what became Hydro-Quebec. The other one was the president
impressive stuff, yeah,
of what became Société de Transport de Montréal, STM.
So not only establishing roots, but really succeeding and becoming really a part of the fabric of this society here in Quebec and in Montreal.
And even the Chamber of Commerce of Montreal.
Right. So,
all of this, and Banque de Montréal, all of this started by our founding fathers.
So very successful community, and bring in Boris into all of this. I want to know how you got involved in this and what exactly we can expect from you. The pressure's on for Sunday. No pressure. 250 years. We're talking about a celebration of classical music.
Indeed, but it's been said that music goes beyond words. And I think having music to celebrate is a wonderful thing, and I applaud you for having invited us. The McGill Chamber Orchestra is celebrating its 79th year in Montreal. It was founded by my parents. It's a wonderful ensemble of now, of course, younger musicians, because at that time, those musicians have moved on. But it's a very wonderful orchestra, and we have two really great soloists. Matt Heimovitz, probably one of the finest cello soloists in the world, and Mark Simon's a wonderful clarinetist. And we're doing music from Fiddler on the Roof to Bloch Shlomo, the whole gamut of musical expression, including an excerpt of a symphony by Joseph Haydn, written in the same year, 250 years ago, that the synagogue was established. So it's a wonderful collection of thought beyond words, and I think that's what the important thing. It speaks directly to our emotions.
Yeah.
And we hope that the audience, and we hope that you'll come. That the audience, I think there's still tickets available.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, music is a wonderful way of bringing us together as a community, regardless of where we're from or what religion we are.
So when they ask you to be part of this, when they ask you to put this collection of music together, I mean, was it daunting for you? Did you right away know exactly what everything was going to...
Oh, I loved it. And I worked with Ronnie, who's a member of your committee, in creating the program. And we wanted to make it, of course, a celebration to some extent of Jewish music, but also a universal celebration. And so I love putting together programs like this. And all of our programs for the Chamber Orchestra throughout the year, we give a regular series of concerts here in Montreal. They're all event-based or thematic in a way. So it was a natural thing for me, and it was just the choices were really very easy.
Because I guess there was a lot to choose from. I mean, you just told me you went back 250 years, so that's going to be something...
Yes, well, there is and there isn't.
Okay.
I mean, because it's very difficult to describe what is Jewish music. The Azrieli Foundation, for example, gives the largest prize to contemporary composers to write a piece of music that is Jewish.
Okay.
And you know, for some people, it's the melodic minor scale. It's music that's tearful, that brings your soul out in suffering, because the Jewish people have had a tremendous difficulty throughout history. Even though there are people that are not violent at all, there are people who celebrate the beauty of life. And I think that's really what we were looking for musically.
So do you go through that gamut of emotion, or is it mostly on the celebratory end, or are you
both?
Both.
Both. It's very hard, really, to you know, there's the, you know, what is a Jewish holiday? Well, a Jewish holiday is when, you know, we celebrate that we were attacked and we won. Let's eat. So I mean, it's all it's a bit like the Greeks, right?
If there's no food, it's not a party.
Exactly.
Listen, Boris Brat, Sandra Kuku, thank you so much for joining us. By the way, the concert's happening this Sunday. There it is. All the information is there. We were just talking during the commercial break. I will work very hard to get my nanny to come in on a Sunday. If she's watching, she's going, oh no. But we really, really want to come to see this. This is
Joanne,
going
you have to.
Yeah, I do. Listen, I'm trying to make this happen. Congratulations, by the way, 250 years, serving 700 families, continued success, and come back anytime.
We're doing this in anticipation of the high holidays.
There you go. So it all makes perfect sense. And high holidays, food.
Food.
All right.
Music.
Food and music. All right. Stay tuned. You're watching VT.